Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. Well, I got a lot accomplished today. First of all, the car. Okay, so I put that charger charged up overnight. I put it on the car. And so I said, let me leave it on there for about an hour or two before I attempt to start it. I left it on there for an hour or two, went out there to start it, started right up. So at that point, I tried to call my sister because I needed her to spot me just in case, because the battery man had told me on yesterday when I called to let him know that I would be in, that he said, if it's your battery, he said, that's fine. He was like, but it could be your alternator. He said, and if that's the case, you can't drive the car in. You have to have it towed. So I had no idea whether it was the battery or alternator. Although my neighbor had come over, Gerard, he came over and he put his little handheld machine on it and it told him that the battery cell was dead. That's exactly what was wrong with it. Okay, so anyway, after I got the car started, I called my sister and she wasn't answering because she had went to pick up her step grandson, and so her phone was off. So anyway, I said, well, let me call the battery place back. So I told them I got it started and everything, and I said, do you think it's safe to drive it there? He said, when you turned it, he said, when you started it, he said, did any lights come on? I said, no, sir. Look at that, y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all know I be going off. I think that's some fruit coming. I've got all kind of, it's going to be either cantaloupe, I don't know, because the plants are mixed, either cantaloupes or honeydews. But I'm going to let them come on out and see what happens. Okay, but anyway, so he said, did any of the lights dim when the car ran? I said, no. I said, it was as if nothing was wrong with it. He said, okay, that's good. And then he asked another question that I can't remember. And so once he asked that question and my answer was no, he said, I would deem it safe to drive because I'm only a few minutes away. Actually, I'm right around the corner. As soon as Pelly's is on that corner, which is called Dixie Highway. All I have to do is drive a mile up and I'm at the place. In fact, that place has been there for years and I never even noticed it. But anyway, but then there's a Coney Island next to the place. And I've always noticed the Coney Island there. Wouldn't you know, food, huh? But I've never noticed that battery place there. So I got there, I left the house at about 1:30-ish. I was there by 1:45, if not before. And then I was out of there by 2 o'clock. It took him a few minutes. He diagnosed the battery to make sure that, it was a bad battery, which it was. So out the door, I got a used battery. So out the door, it ended up being $78 because they charged $10 to install and then the battery itself was $68. So they gave me a 6-month warranty. But the nice part about it is in 6 months during that warranty, which will end January 25th, if I decide to get a brand new battery during that 6-month warranty period, I would get the battery for $90 out the door. They'll take half off, basically. And so, because the battery, I think he said, is 180 brand new. And so he said mine would be 90 out the door. And that includes the installation. So I said, okay, that's a good deal. And I said, I'm looking for a car right now. I said, but if I don't find one by then, I will definitely come in and swap out this battery for a brand new one. And the battery that I got is a real good battery. So then he told me, he said, although your cell was dead, he said that green thing in there that for the alternator, he said my father had the exact same problem. He said that's common with Chevrolets and Chryslers. He said it's a pesky plastic piece. He said it's very expensive to fix because it's hard to get to. He said it takes a lot of tools and a lot of work just to get to that little piece. He said, so therefore, he said, I understand why your mechanic told you to just leave it. He said, but he said, it will drain your battery. He said, if it starts clicking during the night, and see, mine hadn't been doing that but until lately. It's like I would go outside first thing in the morning or whenever I got up and I'd hear my car clicking. It was draining the battery the whole time. And then it had a bad sale. So anyway, he said, make sure you turn that knob, that green knob that I have, to shut your battery down so that it will not drain juice and it won't click. So that's what I started doing. I used to do that early on. That's why I had that put on there. It's a little button. It's a little battery shut-off button that you can get at AutoZone, and you just twist it. And then when you want to turn your battery back on, you twist it back on. So I did that for about 2 years, and then I was like, I just quit doing it. I got complacent and nothing ever happened until, until that cell died in the battery that I had. Now the battery that I had, I bought that one brand new, but I bought it 6 years ago, so it was time. But anyway, so I'll be getting a brand new battery within the next few months here, before that 6-month warranty is up, definitely. And then he said the new battery will have a longer warranty, of course. So anyway, so that got done. So I came home since it was cool today because it's supposed to heat up starting tomorrow. So I came home and I got to work. I was like, okay, it's cool today. So I got my plants watered, and then I started sprucing up a little bit. And then I spent a couple of hours weed whacking, because I said I wanted to get that back area and the flower beds, and Gerard was supposed to come and cut today, but he didn't. So I'll be cutting myself on tomorrow. If it cools down in the evening, I'm gonna cut this backyard. But anyway, I got to work with the weed whacking. Then I sat down, I took a break, and I went in the house, I sat down, I ate and stuff, rested. Then I came back out later once it cooled off a little bit, cooler than what it already was, because our high today was 80. So it had cooled down to about maybe 70. So I was like, okay, I feel well enough. Let me go on and get this mulching done. And so I got both sides of the greenhouse, and I was able to come all the way down. And then I got the back tarped, because since I had weed whacked, I said, let me go on and tarp what I think I can cover. I didn't finish it. I just tarped the area that I knew I had enough chips for. And if there's chips left over after I tarp that area, which I'm going to show you in about 20 seconds here, if there's enough chips left over, then I will tarp another section and continue on until I run out of wood chips, because I am very low now. So let me step out here and show you what I've done. Okay, and it's 8:30 now, so it's about to get dark, so excuse the dimness. Okay, first of all, I decided to move this table here, and I moved the umbrella from that table because I never could keep it up because of those wires. So I moved the umbrella and the table, that little small table there, and I'm going to be washing it because, like I said, once I'm through with the wood chipping, then the cleanup begins with the backyard. I'm gonna get that furniture washed, which should have been washed back in April, okay? In fact, it should be on its 3rd or 4th wash. I'm gonna get those pillows, the pillows washed. So I put 2 chairs there, and I left 2 chairs up here. I know it's ghetto, but I don't have anyone back here anyway, so I just did that. And when it's time for me to do the workshop, I'm gonna see if the men could take, because I want the picnic table moved, and I can't move it. And so, I'm not even gonna try that. And so I'm gonna have the picnic table taken out there, and then that table right there may come up here on the patio. Yep, because, well, people will bring their own chairs. We always do that whenever we have an outdoor workshop. We're always instructed to bring our own chairs. So people will have their own chairs. But, I would like for the picnic table to be there, because that will sit at least 1, 2, 3, it'll sit 6 people. And everybody don't have chairs, okay? So let's go over what's been done. Let's go a quick overview of everything. Okay, so as you all know, I started over here. And since the wood chips have dried, my sister loved it. She said, oh, that looks good. I don't think so, but I'm remembering what someone it told me, a subscriber said, you're not seeing what we see. Yeah, because I'm seeing ghetto junk, okay? I'm going to get this bench moved back. Okay, I'm zoomed in right now so that you can see. Since the green foliage has died, I think that pathway looks good. I will say that. I just need to move that chair and those 2 tables. And I'm going to the glass company to get 2 round pieces of glass. I'm gonna take one of the tables. They're heavy metal that I got off the side of the curb, and I'm gonna take that to the glass company, and I'm gonna get a piece of glass for both of them. They'll measure it out and they'll make the glass for me. I already called them about it and they said it won't cost that much. So I'm gonna make those into tables. They're actually planters. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna keep them as planters. I wanna make tables out of them. Okay, so this is this area. So we're walking. Okay. And look at there, flower coming back. So, oh, and remember, I did not tarp this. So I might, you know what? This is something I can go over. I might take these wood chips out. Oh, Gerard, you scared me to death.
Start yelling your name.
Yeah, please. So you coming to cut?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're going to have a hard time getting the lawnmower out because I have a groundhog. He had dug a hole there, and I took the bucket of water off of there, and I left the bricks, and I took the crates off of the hole. Don't you know that thing done dug that hole all the way around now? So I'm telling my subscribers too. So I did that today. So let's see if you can get get it out. If not, I'm gonna have to move the bricks. And I don't have you on film. Wait a minute, you played it smart. I didn't think you were coming. I was like, shoot. And you can go and cut yours first. It's supposed to be hot this weekend. Is it gonna work? Move the bricks. That might let the door. You can move those bricks there. Bricks? Yeah, the bottom bricks. See, down, yeah. Let's see if that works.
Maybe.
That might work.
I'm gonna have the kids cut my grass.
Oh, okay. They better not tear up that lawnmower, and you can take that back thing off.
I'm gonna cut the front. I don't want
okay.
Yeah, they ain't messing up.
Yep. Shoot. Is it working? And this, you can open it, but that door is gonna fall apart if you open it.
Yeah, also some of the stuff right here.
Uh-oh. You know what? Grab the bucket. Just said, I'll grab a brick. We just gonna have to uncover the hole. Okay. Grab that brick, and then I'll grab this one.
That's all.
Okay, and then grab the crate, and then that way, then you'll get the door open. I'll build it back. Yep. I'll wait till you get done, then I'll build it back.
So that's what he's been digging at.
Look at that.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And I mean, and it's deep too. I had filled that hole full of bricks. He got rid of the bricks.
And that's super new.
I know. He started it in the spring. Uh-oh. I got to move that one too.
Was he here last time that I cut the grass?
I saw him yesterday.
Like,
oh yeah, it's been there. I had it covered.
Oh,
you didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
So guess what I'm doing? And that hole, I put a stick in there today, and it just went on and on. So it's under the greenhouse. I mean, under the shed somewhere.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm buying a bag of cement next week. A friend of mine told me to pour gasoline down there and light a fire. I told him I ain't trying to burn up the whole backyard.
Right.
So I'm a pour some cement down there and just cement it in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and hope he don't find a new spot.
That's deep.
Oh,
that's one thing I'm not gonna miss.
And that's something that can hurt somebody too.
That's one thing I'm not gonna miss.
Yeah. What I'm scared is that it's gonna create a sinkhole. All this rain we've been getting. Uh-oh. See if it's any gas in there.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah, it's working.
It's kind of long, guys.
Okay. I hope it's some still in there. I should have some. Am I in your way?
No. This is enough. I'm gonna go get some gas anyway.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta buy another one. I think my what's the name? It's gone. Oh,
Okay. Save some for yours.
I'm gonna get some more regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them cut the grass while I check on them ribs.
Oh, you barbecuing and all?
No, I'm and then the oven.
Oh, okay.
Finish those ribs.
You must be off, because you told me you were on
No,
2,000 hours.
I work tomorrow too, but
oh, man.
I gotta be to work till 2 in the morning instead of 1 in the morning. Got a little more time. As long as I'm down by 10:30. Oh, I slept. Oh, I slept all day.
I figured you were asleep.
Yeah.
I got the car fixed too.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, that thing worked. I had to charge it. That's all.
Yeah,
it started up. I went on up to discount thing and got a battery. Yep.
Did you cut your grass another day? I cut it later, like tomorrow day after that. If you wanna. I see you got so much stuff going on.
It's gonna be hot.
I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna cut it at night anyway.
You can wait till tomorrow. Go and do yours first. Just get some gas. Yeah, I'll get everything clear, because I was clearing everything for you earlier, but yeah, I'm still a mess here.
No, it's not a mess. It looks nice.
Thank you. Yeah, they gave me wood chips when they cut my trees.
Okay.
I hope they come back, because I need a few more.
I'm gonna cut the front of that.
Okay, thank you. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I done took up the whole thing, but okay. Yep, he played it smart. He waited. It'll be dark by the time he get done, but that's okay. So he gonna come back and do the back tomorrow, and that gives me time. I can get out here in the morning and clear some of this stuff. Okay, so anyway, Booga better come out while he got a chance, because when Gerard might keep that lawnmower. I'll just cover that back up. He might keep it till tomorrow. Okay, so as you can see, let me zoom out. Let me make sure I'm zoomed out. As you can see, I cut down the flower bed. I weed whacked it down. So this is the flower bed. I put my weed mat right there because I knew I had enough chips to at least do this section. I'm praying that there will be enough to bring me all the way down here. And I left the weed mat right here. So what I want is to have enough to come all the way down. I'm gonna have some weeds left. I'm gonna try to get as far as I can. I can't get into the flower bed, so I want to keep it perpendicular. So this part of the grass will remain. I can always weed whack that. But if I can come down all the way to this tree or where this blue thing is. So that's my hope, y'all. So pray that I have enough to do that. If not, it'll just be that section over there. Okay, I cut down this flower. Ooh, mosquito trying to bite me on my finger. I cut down this flower bed. Oh, that wasn't blooming this year. It was so many weeds in there. It was pathetic, okay? It didn't make any sense. And y'all know I tried to keep up with that this summer. It just didn't work. So I went on and chopped it down, and it looks better chopped down. And I was hoping, because my sister was like, you need to wood chip that. That would be wonderful. First of all, I don't have enough weed mat to do it, and I don't have enough wood chips. That would look nice, wood chipped. So I found a website called Chip Drop, and you get free wood chips. You sign up for free wood chips, and they bring you like 20 feet of it. It's a lot. It's probably 2-3 times more than what I got. So I haven't signed up for it yet. I'm gonna read more about it, because you have to take what they give you. So if they bring you more than what you need, they say give it away. Listen, my neighbors aren't trying to wood chip or anything, so that I know of. And so I'm not doing that. I'm hoping I can catch the electric company next week, and maybe they can drop me off just a little bit. I don't need as much as I had, just enough for me to get this back area and to finish back there. So I weed whacked along the fence right here. Now my swale is a little more defined, and I'm still gonna dig that. I weed whacked around this bed. I got this area right here, and then I came along the greenhouse. And I just did right along the edge over that wood that was there. I did the same in the front. This part will not be done. And I did this side, and then I came over and I did this side, as you can see. And then I finished back there. So this is what's left of the wood chips. Like I said, I believe it's enough. I believe it's enough to do that front part of the back area. but I don't think it's enough to do the whole back area. I'm praying that it is. I'm gonna lay it a little thin back there. I'm not gonna lay it as thick as I laid it over on the other side. So hopefully it will be enough to do that whole area. I know it's not enough to do that and the path and the pathway, but if I can get that back area, I will be satisfied. And I can always, I'm quite sure that I can always either mulch that back area or do something different, or I can just tarp it over like I had the other, you know, the side, so that the weeds won't come back next year, because from here you really can't even see it. So what I'll do is just tarp it over and be done with it. Okay, you guys, so I'm sorry we're at 20 minutes and that was half of that was spent talking to my neighbor. So anyway, so I hope you were able to see that, and I can't wait to see it on film once I upload the video, because I can't see, you know, I think it looks okay, but usually once I watch it on video, then I can see the difference. And since Gerard complimented it, he said it looks good, I'll take his word for it. I think it does look better. And the fact that he's about to cut, he'll do it tomorrow, and it's getting dark now, so I'm not gonna clean up any of this. I'm thinking he'll just go on and bring that lawnmower back here. So I'm gonna sit out here for a minute and see, once he gets done with the front, if he comes back with the lawnmower. If he does, then I've got to rebuild Booga's den, you know, get him blocked again. Whew. Actually, I'm gonna go on and rebuild it. I'm gonna tell Gerard, just keep the lawnmower out for the night, since he's gonna be back cutting anyway. So I'll do that. Then that way I can go on and get that done right now and get on in the house. All right, you guys, so I'm rambling, so I'm gonna get off of here. And I hope you enjoyed the yard. And you know what, I was thinking as I was working, I said, actually doing that work was actually, I won't say therapeutic, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, because I knew that it was for the betterment of the yard and everything. And I really liked doing that. It didn't bother me at all. Y'all haven't heard me complain about doing it. And so, and then it motivated me. So now I'm motivated once this is done, which is just about done. You know, I'm gonna get the rest of that filled in tomorrow. After it cools off, it'll be tomorrow evening. I'm gonna get that back area done. That'll be easy enough. And after that is done, then I'm motivated to get to cleaning. So you're gonna see all this junk you see everywhere. You're gonna see all that put away, like those crates. I can bring those right on here in the greenhouse and stack them. And then like that wood, I can put that behind the shed. I can lay it flat so that my neighbor won't see it. And then I put a tomato cage up against the fence back there next to the water collection thing. I can actually put some things back there, because you can't really see it from the top of the yard, because that hill is so steep. So I'm gonna do that. That hay will be put to the side. That ladder is going to go behind the shed. I just haven't moved it yet. So I'm gonna tidy up, get a lot of this junk, out of the way. Underneath the garden tables there, I have some stuff. I'm gonna get that put away. And then I'm gonna get the patio clean. I have a power washer, but I don't know how to use it. I need to read the directions, and perhaps I can do it. So I'm gonna get a lot of things tidied up. So that'll be next week, once it cools off again. That's what I'm gonna be out here doing every day. And I think in a week's time, I can have this yard tip top, or at least better than what it's been. And then I might mess around and have enough strength to get, I'm not gonna paint the deck this year like I had planned, but the one thing I do wanna do is get that wood to trap. That way Booga can't get up under the deck. And I want to get that lattice removed and just get some wood there. And then when I paint next year, I'll paint that wood that I drill into the deck, and it'll all match. So that will be the only thing I'll need to do next year, hopefully. So that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get busy before it gets dark, because I'm hearing crickets now. The sun has set and the moon has risen. So I'm getting ready to get myself in the house after I get this den set back up. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Seed alert, y'all. Look at this. I ended up getting a broccoli. And I see a cabbage coming. Uh-oh. And I'm hoping I didn't do too bad. Okay, the peas are coming. I've got 2 coming in. So the peas are coming in. And then I've got these that are threatening to come right there. Those 2, but those 2 right there came. So as many plants as I can get. And I think I accidentally dropped a broccoli seed here in the green bean thing, because that's definitely a seed where I planted the green beans. So we'll see what happens. My basil is dying, y'all. The leaves are falling, so I've got to get this repotted. Something's wrong with it. It's not doing good at all. So I'm going to get that into the herb thing real quick, or into another pot. So that's tomorrow's. That's the first thing I'm doing tomorrow, is getting this basil, because I do not want it to die. I want to get some more. And it's producing. It's just that these big leaves are falling off. Probably because it was so, you know, constricted there at Lowe's. So I'm just pulling them off. So I'll take those leaves in tomorrow and I'll put them in for the dehydration. But I hate this. But at least new leaves are coming, so I want to save the basil. Okay, look at this. Okay, I got all the ones that were ready to die, so that looks better. Yep. Okay, you guys, let me go. Talk to you later, and may God bless you all. And go USA. Y'all know I'm watching the Olympics. I am watching. That is, oh, I love the Olympics, especially the Winter Olympics, but I will watch some of the summer. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to get off so I can go watch prime time. So I will talk to you later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.